501c3 nonprofit ministry. She's here to share about her new book, Beauty for
Yes.
Ashes, Becoming, a powerful 4-week Bible study guide rooted in Isaiah 61, 1 through 3, created to help individuals move from brokenness into healing, wholeness, and purpose. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great, Stephanie. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Despite the weather, God is doing,
Yes.
God is working. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
he is.
So I just have a few questions for you about your book. Elder Celestine, what inspired you to write Beauty for Ashes, Becoming?
Stephanie, this book really came out of real life. Mine and the women that I've walked with in ministry. I've seen God heal hearts, but I've also noticed that a lot of women, Stephanie, don't know what to do after the healing.
Yeah.
See, we believe that God can fix it, but then life keeps going, and we're left asking, okay, God, now what?
Yeah.
So Isaiah 61 reminds us that God doesn't just patch things up, He transforms us. And so this study is about helping women walk through that process in a real, practical way, one step at a time.
No, I really love that your perspective on that and how powerful the foundation is. Because a lot of women go through this, a lot of people go through it in general, but we know how to receive that healing, but we aren't really sure how to more or less live after the pain. So
Yeah.
I think that's a very good point. Why did you choose the word becoming for the subtitle?
I chose becoming, and that's in itself is a message,
Yeah.
because healing doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. I'm going to repeat that.
Mm.
Healing doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. And becoming means allowing God to shape us day by day,
Hmm.
healing what's been wounded, renewing our mind, and drawing out the identity that God has placed within us from the beginning.
Yeah.
And so this study, Stephanie, just give women permission to be real and to grow without permission.
Yes, I love that perspective. It's so freeing, Elder Celestine, because becoming gives us a permission to be honest,
Yeah.
to be able to heal at our own pace and to ask God for guidance and allow us to work with Him because He know where we are, He knows what we need. So I love that. How does Isaiah 61 1 through 3 serve as the foundation of this study?
So Isaiah 61 is so real. If you ever have a chance to read it, you will find out that it meets us where we are. It talks about broken, it talks about grief, and it talks about feeling weighed down. But it also shows us what God does in exchange for all of that. He doesn't just take the pain away, He replaces it with beauty, with joy, and with praise. So each week of the study, we will walk through one of those exchanges and help women see how it actually fits into everyday life.
I love that. I love how you describe the divine exchange, because that scripture beautifully shows God's heart, His grace for us, and I love
Yeah.
that. Um, how will this book be used in ministry?
Well, starting in February, actually February 5th, every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, this book will be the foundation for our Empowered by Grace Women's Bible Study on our YouTube channel at Endure Grace. See, it's really meant to be a safe, healing space where women can grow spiritually, support one another, and walk through the process of being whole together. It's iron sharpening iron. And my prayer, Stephanie, is that women ministries, sister circles, and faith community will use this guide not just as a study, but as a space for real conversation, healing, and growth in God's grace.
Yeah, so this study feels like it's more than just a book. It sounds like it's really a journey and it's for the
Yes.
community. So I love that. Tell us about your co-teacher for the Bible study.
Wow. I have an awesome, awesome co-teacher. Um, I'll be joined by Elder Melinda Vincent, and she's my prayer partner and sister in ministry. And Elder Melinda is a licensed addiction counselor and
Okay.
a certified faith-based counselor. She brings both professional insight and spiritual wisdom to help connect biblical truth with real life healing.
Wow. So that's really a blessing to have not just that spiritual aspect, but the professional aspect working together. That's beautiful.
Yes.
As far as will others be involved in the study? Will you have others cooperating in this study as well?
Yes, we will. Throughout the study, others will join us to share their personal stories, their testimonies of deliverance, healing, and restoration. There is power, Stephanie, in testimony. And we believe these shared experiences will encourage and strengthen others on their journey. And that's our witnessing, to share our journey with others.
And that's truly powerful because people sometimes don't realize that by testifying and giving your testimony, you're allowing others to know that they're not alone. That,
Mhm.
I've been through this too, which also allows people to be more, more resilient, to be open
Yeah,
and open to
yeah,
God working on them. So I
yeah.
love that.
I love it
How does
too.
this book connect to your nonprofit, God's Grace Revealed?
Beautiful Ashes becoming aligns with the mission of
Mhm.
God's Grace Reveal. See, our 501c3 nonprofit, this is our heart, and our heart is to provide hope, healing, and restoration through biblical teaching, through outreach, and community service. So, this book is just another tool that God has given us to reach hearts and change the lives of others.
Yes, yes, yes. How can people get a copy of the book?
You can order your copy on Amazon. It's $10 for the ebook and $20 for the paperback. So if you prefer to order directly from me, you can visit my Facebook page where all the details are posted. Or you can email me directly at tmatthew5658@gmail.com if you have any questions. And as soon as the book becomes available, you'll receive your copy either digitally, or as a paperback. Also, don't forget to join the Empowered by Grace Facebook page.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So there's several easy ways for people to connect and
Yeah,
receive the book, whether that's through Amazon or directly through you. It's great to know that readers can choose the format that works best for them because some people are more into technical, like, they use their Kindle or their
yeah,
iPad, and some people might like that physical copy. So that's really
yeah.
good. How do you hope readers walk away with? What do you hope they walk away with?
I pray, Stephanie, that readers walk away knowing they are not defined.
Mm,
And I say this over and over again, that we are not defined by our past. No matter what happens in
amen.
your past, you aren't defined by it, not by God. God is still exchanging ashes for
Yes, he is.
beauty. And
Yes.
this journey of becoming is sacred, it's intentional, and it's
Yes.
purposeful.
Wow. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful, Elder Celestine. Is there any last statements you would like for your viewers to know?
I would like to look you straight in the eye and say this. If you're in a season of becoming,
Mm,
I want to speak directly to you. You're not behind, you're not failing, and you haven't missed God.
Yes, ma'am.
Becoming is about having, it's not about becoming, having it all together. It's about allowing God to show up and work in your life. Even on the days you feel tired, unsure, or still healing. Whatever you're carrying today, know that God sees you and he's still at work. Let him, let him continue the exchange. Ashes for beauty, broken places for hope,
Yes.
one layer at a time. Thank you so much for watching, and may God's grace meet you right where you are. Have a blessed day.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in and viewing with us. We are now speaking with Elder Celestine Matthews on her new book, Beauty for Ashes, Becoming. Please go get a copy. I'm already in the process of getting mine. So, look, we appreciate you, Elder Celestine Matthews. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I hope you have a great evening, okay?
Okay.